So, I've used that confidence together with my girlfriend and my amazing team to open a restaurant called Wam. Wam is a small and humble restaurant in the old quarter of Hanoi. I hope some of you have heard about it. But opening Wam has given me an opportunity to be alongside with, I've worked with more than 100 young folks by now. I was born in 1998, but at my restaurant, I was considered like one of the oldest person. The youngest one at my restaurant is about 17 years old, just like you guys. When I opened Wam, I didn't have much confidence. I went to study abroad in Oslo, Norway, but I dropped out after my second year. I didn't go to any culinary school either. So opening a restaurant, I needed a lot of confidence. So I want to give back to the young people to empower them about, you should believe in yourself, you should be more confident. But surprisingly, with all the people that I have met, almost none of them lack of confidence. In fact, it was the opposite. All of them feels like they have so much confidence in them. They believe in themselves. And some of them is a bit too much, as you can see. And when your confidence takes over you, it makes your ego becomes a bit bigger. And it often prevents you to become a greater version of yourself. And sometimes too much confidence will make you see things simpler. Everything becomes more easy with you, which is not a good thing from my perspective. For example, a very, very simple task, which is slicing a tomato. But if I showed it to somebody and they have done it, then they would think, as soon as they manage to cut a nice slice, they would think, oh, I have mastered it, which is not the case. But in reality, there's so much more than just, slicing a tomato. In order to make a nice slice, you have to wake up early every day. You have to go home late every day. You have to sharpen your knife. You have to know how to pick the right tomato. And me personally, I've done this so many times. And I consider myself as like a professional tomato slicer. But do I think that I can slice it perfectly in front of everyone today? I don't know. Because for me, it's always about challenging yourself, putting yourself into difficult situations. Lower your confidence in order to get more confidence. So let's find out. Don't expect too much, yeah? And don't clap for me if I cut a beautiful slice of tomato, because I get paid to do this. Okay, so as I mentioned before, it's not about just, slicing a tomato, but you need to have the right equipment for it, right? You have to sharpen your knife, you have to sharpen your mind, you need good health, you need the knowledge to do it. And for me, this is like a tool we used to hone the blade of the knife, because if you use the knife often, it will become, it's not a perfectly straight line, and it's not as sharp as it could be. So if you do this, it will become very sharp. It will be like one straight line. And for me, it's like a metaphor of your self-esteem. If you believe in yourself, I think you can slice through anything, okay? I mean, it's not bad, but as my mom would say, it can always be better, right? I mean, slicing a tomato is simple, but I want my folks that want to look at it a deeper way into it, Because slicing a tomato has so much more behind it. And slicing a tomato is only one of the tasks we do every day. Another example would be the snake game. Everybody knows about it, right? On the Nokia, right? So now, imagine our confidence is a snake, and the food we're eating is all the recognitions, it's all the compliments from other people. The bigger the confidence, the bigger the snake, right? But it will be very likely when you get too big, your confidence is too big, you will bite your own tail. And for me, I wouldn't want that. I'd rather be smaller, but more flexible. I can move freely. And perhaps even sometimes ignore the food, right?